An exemplar of outstanding leadership and voluntary service, Murali Sharma. Murali Sharma was born at Barbil in the district of Keonjhar on 17th August 1966. His father, Tarachand Sharma, is a veritable Swayamsevak, founder secretary of Sri Gopabandhu Vidyalaya of Barbil. Renowned as a prosperous businessman and a generous philanthropist, Sri Sharma is also a gracious and altruistic homeopath who treats innumerable patients and dispenses homeopathic medicine to them without charging any fees. A patron of many social and religious institutions, he joined the Bharatiya Jansangh under the inspiring influence of Ganpatram Sabu's spirit of renunciation and selflessness. He earned a solid reputation immediately thereafter as one of the leading organizers of the Bharatiya Jansangh in the district of Keonjhar. Murali is his second son. After receiving his elementary education from Sri Gopabandhu Vidyapitha, Murali joined the Municipal High School of Barbil to conclude his secondary level. It was during this stage that he proved his leadership skills by guiding the movements of the student community and thus earned success quite early in life by effectively leading such movements on the difficulties and deprivations of the students. He then followed in the footsteps of his illustrious father to quickly emerge on the top as an authentic Swayamsevak. Murali now lost no time in going on to strengthen his position by providing the ABVP a robust leadership during his college days. However, he didn't let his academic pursuits suffer in any way because of his political activities. His perseverance and determination enabled him to acquire a first-class honours with distinction in BCom from Government College Keonjhar. Murali decided to take the plunge in the wake of the tumultuous developments in national politics following the BJP's withdrawal of support to the VP Singh government. The rest is history. Murali's first assignment was to act as the chief of the Barbil unit of the BJP. Quick to seize the opportunity, he successfully mobilized the people to launch various agitational programs to demand for and secure them adequate civic amenities in every nook and cranny of the township. He endeared himself to the masses by calling for a civil court, a fire station and improved medical facilities for Barbil. Among the posts that Murali has already held at various points in his political career are President of Youth Wing of the Keonjhar District BJP in 1992, General Secretary of the District BJP from 1993 to 1997 and President of the District BJP in 1997 to 2000 and 2006 to 2009. Currently, he is working as the General Secretary of BJP Orissa Unit. Blessed and graced by the highest leadership of the party, Murali now had the honor and privilege to lead a forceful election campaign in the district in the company of Mananiya Vajpayee ji and Advani ji, not excluding such stalwarts as Sri Shatrughan Sinha, Sri Mukesh Khanna, late Kusabhav Thackeray and the whole lot of central BJP leaders. The result was a thumping majority for the BJP at all levels, from ward members, sarpanchs and Samiti Sabhyas to ZP members, MLAs and Member of Parliament. The sterling qualities of Murali's leadership now made it possible for Keonjhar to establish a firm and prestigious ascendancy in the organization of the BJP in Orissa. Bold and tenacious labour leader, Murali has resolutely and systematically decimated the dominance of the communist trade unions in the mines and industries of Keonjhar to consolidate the BJP and the BMS. As activists and advisor of a number of trade unions, including the Bolani Mazdoor Sangh, he has achieved heroic success in fighting for the interest of the labor, both organized and unorganized. Passionate campaigner for the rights of Adivasis. Whereas many a company had taken advantage of the infirmity and innocence of the Adivasis to usurp their land and further, whereas they were also being denied their due scope of employment in the local mining and industrial units, Murali realized the gravity of the problem and led the Adivasis through a series of agitations and Rasta Road to secure them their natural right to benefit from economic opportunities available locally. Dedicated champion of voluntary public service. When Orissa lay devastated by the year 1999 super cyclone Murali, it was he who went through the inaccessible interiors of Andhapur subdivision with huge quantities of relief to distribute aid among the destitute. As a matter of fact, his humanitarian efforts concerning distribution of relief and fodder in the flood-hit areas of the state are too numerous to mention. His twin mission in life are to provide medical assistance to the poor and the deprived suffering from incurable diseases and to render help to the talented but needy students wishing to access higher education. Staunch fighter for a disability-free society. Murali is an active state-level functionary of the Marwari Yuva Manch, which has vowed to make the country free from all physical disability. In spite of his hectic schedule necessitated by successful political career, Murali still finds time to organize free medical camps all over the state, and this makes it possible for the poor to undergo expensive surgical operations for free, including organ transplantations of disabled and polio-hit people, providing free and timely ambulance services to indigent patients who cannot afford it is another activity dear to his heart. To serve the poor and to fight for their rights is a ruling passion of his life. Emphatic leader of the region of Keonjhar. The people of Keonjhar, despite the most munificent contribution of their region to the state exchequer, had for a long time been standing deprived of their rightful due, primarily because of the want of a strong leadership. There was no passenger train service available to the district. The lifeline of the region, that is NH 215, had degenerated into a dreaded death trap. The condition of the other communication facilities had been equally atrocious. Health services had hit rock bottom. It was Murali who for the first time effectively articulated the people's grievances about all of this and engineered an economic blockade on the strength of popular movement. It was mainly due to his efforts that the successful imposition of a chakka jam resulted for the first time in the history of the railways in a severe disruption in the transportation of freight from a number of stations and terminals sustained over a prolonged period. Finally, both the state government as well as the government of India had to accede to the will of the people. NH 215 was renovated and a daily passenger train service was introduced between Keonjhar and the state capital Bhubaneswar. Movement for the cause of farmers. Taking up various causes of the farmers, he fought against the black marketeers of fertilizers. Organized rallies and unmasked the corrupt officers. He gave solace to the families affected by the government's anti-farmer policy, which resulted in suicide of many farmers. Fight against corruption. When majority of BJP leaders had become crestfallen after the debacle of the party in the general election, he organized a massive rally at Keonjhar and exposed large-scale corruption in mining. He became the harbinger in the fight against corruption in the state. Save Baitarani. The river Baitarani, which is considered as an epitome of our culture and religion and is termed as the Ganga of Orissa. The state government has given permission to few companies to use its water for the transportation of iron ores, which would affect the people of 5 districts. He led a mass movement against this. Contribution in the field of religion, culture, literature, sports and youth services. Despite his busy political assignments, he devotes time to literature, cultural activities, art and sports. He has been felicitated by reputed organizations like Matrubhasha and Surtarang. Murali Sharma, really a tireless crusader.